So normally what I like to do is I go to the Cave of Oblivion, but I'm cautious every time. Also, when does the game give us those accessories that like raise DME? I want to start doing that. Oh, I can get all these skills. Definitely want counter. Like, for sure. Yeah, these are the skills that I was looking for. Survival's a really good one. Let's level that up a bit. Gods do not have human traits. This is like the funniest thing in this game. Where's counter? I learned counter. Is counter? Oh, I don't have to set counter? Okay. The skill system is also very Star Ocean. It's like very Star Ocean 2. You allocate points freely. I like it a lot. Hero value is only useful for if you're sending a character up. So that's what chat was saying before. That's what Raptor was saying. Also about sending a specific character up, you need their hero value to be a certain amount. So Armgrim can never be sent up. So I never really waste time with his traits. I only use traits on the characters I send up. I don't know how much we're going to use Belness here, but we'll use him for a bit. For Jolanda, let's get First Aid. And Survival, because she's a mage. We don't need counter on her. Pick a number between 1 and... Or pick between 1 and 2. 1. Alright, so Cave of Oblivion is random. We have no idea how strong the enemies are going to be. So it's always worth, like, trying it. That was a really far way down.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
These are formidable adversaries.
Are they now? How strong are we talking? Yeah, they're definitely strong. Yeah, the Cave of Oblivion is not really a dungeon I like to mess with too much, unless we're at the end of the game. Or, like, we're further in. Because I feel like more times than none in the early game, you get stuck with, like, the high-level enemies. But again, the game gives us a lot of periods. So it's, like, worth an attempt to, like, try going. Yeah, we're dead here. Okay.
Impossible.
Wiped out. Yeah, early game Cave of Oblivion's like normally pretty rough. Because you have a higher chance of getting caught with the high level enemies. Llewellyn? This has to be Llewellyn. Is there only 2 characters in chapter 1?
Anything I say is only going to make her feel worse. No, that sound! I can't stand it! Stop it! Somebody stop it! I'll wait for you. I'll come here and think of this as our special place. I won't die. I'll come back to you.
Crail Monferrain, I think is how you pronounce that. I'm not really sure. Alright. This kingdom controls most of the eastern continent. The citizens have been brainwashed into leading a self-righteous holy war against their neighbors. I think Chapter 2's requirement is an archer. I don't remember. Battle Maiden, please light our way so that we may walk the path of courage. That spirit, it shall never be despoiled. Doves. By the way, I'm dreading Salerno Academy, and we'll see if I end up getting lost there. Sorry, Milia, were you waiting long? Slow-Mo Academy is not a bad dungeon. It's a dungeon I always get lost in, though. It's okay, I love this place. I mean, the only real bad dungeon in this game is Tombs of Amenti. That place sucks. I love to just stand here and listen to the rustling leaves. When the wind blows just right, it sounds like the waves lapping on the shore. I never noticed it before. Now I know what they mean by a sea of trees. Yes, that's why I wanted you to come here. Why? You're going to see, aren't you? As a soldier to war. This kid can't survive in war, don't be ridiculous. So you knew. Yes, that's why my mother told me to forget you. Maybe you should listen to her, Milia. Don't say that, I'm gonna wait for you. When I come here, I feel like I'm closer to you. Well, that's cute. But not just that, it's more than that. I feel like you're really here together with me. Milia? I promise I won't die. Wait for me. We'll see how long that lasts. I will. When I come back, we'll get married. Legends say that the lotus flower grants eternal life. When you give a lotus flower, it means you are praying for their eternal life. Eternal life. Not with Lenneth around. How horrible. They said it was a war that we could not lose. Llewellyn, I have to talk to you. My mother wants to arrange a marriage for me. I told her no, of course. All she cares about is her own social status anyway. She's just wasting her time. I'll never marry anyone else. No! That noise, it's all wrong! Stop! Somebody stop it! An empty coffin! I can't believe you're really dead! Hey, how's it going?
Are you certain about this? What could I possibly say? There are no words.
If you believe that we cannot do anything for you humans, then you are mistaken.
Huh?
The death of a loved one. For they that remain, the wounds grow deeper and deeper. They that remain grow weaker and weaker, an agony incomparable, their hearts in bondage. Can you not see it? She has ceased to live, frozen in time. It is the same as if you had slain her with one of your arrows.
So what should I...
There is no need to pretend, simply do what you can.
Llewellyn looks like the one kid from the Polar Express. His portrait, at least. Llewellyn? Like, not the main kid. Like, for anyone that's seen that movie. Like, the other kid that hangs around the main kid and the girl. Like, the little one. Which, I don't remember their names. Forgive me, I'll always be watching over you. Or Milia.
This is not my task. I am no goddess of love.
Aphrodite's on vacation. Someone's gotta do it. I'm gonna be saying poor this character a lot in this playthrough. 210 periods remain until the end of the world. No pressure, it's fine. I just love flying around the map like this. It's so fun. Man, I love this game. I just love it. The presentation, the gameplay, it's all just fantastic. Alright, we should be getting a dungeon now. Whoops, I keep pressing options. Also, are there any requirements for Chapter 1? I'm gonna see this. Freya told you what kind of warrior she was. Oh, she did tell us. They want a hero with someone with 40 hero value or more. Okay, it's just... Yeah, okay, I guess she told us in the dialogue sequence. It's very vague. She just wants someone with a hero value of 40 plus, which is really easy. But starting in Chapter 2, she starts to get more specific. Something I do want is to show off everyone's finishers. So, we're not going to send Llewellyn or Bellinus up until we see both of their finishers. Because I want to make sure we see all the finishers in this playthrough. Like a spoiler alert, but not really. When you send someone up, you're not able to use them until the end of the game. They only join your party again for the end of the game and the post-game dungeon. Which we will absolutely be doing, because the Seraphic Gate is one of the best post-game dungeons in all of gaming. Alright, well, no, I should buy a bow for Llewellyn. Divine item. We got you. Full crossbow or regular crossbow? Okay, this is better. Now, let's look for Llewellyn. We have to have him in the party. Does the game let you switch party members in dungeons? I don't remember. Do not recall. I think it does. You got like nothing, bro. You got nothing. Also, I don't think we can get an emerald necklace yet, but emerald necklace is really goated. Freya might give it to us after Chapter 1. That's like the item that like gives you a lot of SP after level ups. That's like really good. Level 1. Can learn 1 survival though. I'm not gonna use you now. I'm gonna use Bellinus first. Travelers who settled here were greeted only by abandoned catacombs. They placed on Ankh on the gate to calm the spirits of the dead, but it has since been removed. Perhaps the work of the undead. Surely enemies lurk deep in the catacombs' bowels. Okay, I think Solde Catacombs is a fairly basic dungeon. Doesn't have too much going on. Chapter 1 dungeons in general are fairly... Oh, Attack Pal! Attack Pal's really good. I think that just raises attack. Which is really nice to have. Ah, yes, the first enemies we can't just freeze. So some enemies you can't just freeze. Like the shadow ones. Firestorm. Alright, so first things first, we want to show off, oh, they guard too, and then they'll have the combo anymore. Live that, thank you. The dungeons get a lot more complex later in the game. The Chapter 1 dungeons are fairly simple. This is Nathav Swamp, or is that Chapter 2? I always forget. Nathav Swamp is either this chapter or the second one. I know Salerno Academy is like the first really complicated dungeon. Or at least I struggle with it. I just get lost there a lot. As long as it's not Tombs of Amenti, I am like really glad to be doing the dungeons in this game. Like, they're really fun. They're either really fun or they're just like good. Hi. How dare my sword not reach? By the way, you get no bonus for hitting the enemy. I just like doing it. Like, you get no bonus. It's just satisfying. Like, goodbye to you guys. Stop guarding, that's cringe. I wish I had combo attacks. Yo, first aid. Skills really pop off in this game.
Feel my wrath. Finishing strike. Extreme void.
Okay. Pretty cool. Not the best of the finishers, but it's neat. Can't go wrong with a giant sword coming from under the ground. Definitely one of the weaker tier ones, though, in terms of like how cool it looks. Ah, the short bow. Oh, so another thing I should probably point out to you guys. Lenneth, first of all, Lenneth can use bows, as well as swords. Second of all, any weapon you find in a dungeon has a 5%, has at least a 5% chance of breaking. So, keep that in mind. They're normally, like, pretty strong. Maybe not really strong, but they're normally, like, pretty good. But they have a chance to break, so keep that in mind. Also, divine item weapons can never break. So the ones you get from divine item are like consistent. They never break. They normally take a little longer to like get to like higher stats at times. But it's like good to have that. I can combo with them. Rip.
They were no match for us.
Go level up. I just want the Emerald Necklace and the Survival Ring, I think it's called. The one that raises DME. Slab. Everything is carved on this slab. Destroy all the Guardians. The time for Guardians is over. Transform their resting places. Let us offer burial tools for the dead. Yeah, I think this dungeon isn't really too difficult. It's pretty straightforward. Bum, 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 bum.
To my side, my noble.
Man, 2 hours already? This game's opening is... Yeah, there's counter. You press the button when you're attacked. This game's opening was so long, we're already like over 2 hours. Time friggin' flies. Bum, 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 bum.
You have paid the price for your evil.
It took us like an hour just to get through the Armgrim and Jolanda sequence. I'll be back for you, don't worry. Ah, the avoid skill. What does avoid do again? Last characters, yeah. No duh, game, but like I want to know what the avoid skill does. Also, I will take in, what does this do? Oh, it raises evasion and agility. Give me attack pow and give me avoid for now. We'll save the rest of our points.